I stand corrected. Maybe we do need to take another look that the SEC is a better league than maybe it's getting credit for.
Well, I mean, they have 3 ranked teams in the top 25, so that gives other teams opportunities to get wins. Alabama goes on the road and they beat South Carolina. That's a very good win with this South Carolina team, a whole team. Now they get Kentucky at their house. They're playing good basketball. They get that win. They get to 8-4 in the SEC. You're looking at possibly Alabama being that 4th team. Another team is Arkansas that's sitting at 6-5. They're going to have an opportunity to get some more good wins. I think this team in the end will sneak one more team in. They'll get 4 teams in the tournament.
I don't disagree with that because the thing people got to remember is that the so-called mid-majors, they're not great this year. They're not going to be putting a lot of 2 bids and 3 bids in. So we still got to have a 68-team tournament. So these teams have to come from somewhere, and it's not unreasonable to think that they might actually come from the SEC. Everybody understands that it's going to be Kentucky, Florida, South Carolina. Can a 4th get in? Perhaps. In Alabama, with that big win tonight, that's at least a step in the right direction.
Whether 4 get in or 3 get in, I'm more concerned about Kentucky because at the beginning of the college season, I had them pegged to play better than what they're showing right now. And to give up 85 points
no D.
to LSU.
Yeah.
You look to LSU.
That's a one-win team.
That's a one-win team.
They shot 50%
yes,
from the floor,
85
We've
points.
seen this. We've seen this with Kentucky, though, where they round into form.
Well, here's the deal with Kentucky. I pulled my calculator out this morning, started looking at a bunch of box scores, and what I found is there's a common thread between this team and some of the other teams that have struggled under John Calipari at Kentucky. Right now, this team is relying on 67.7% of its points to come from freshmen. That's high for Kentucky. John's had 3 teams prior to this at Kentucky need freshmen to score in excess of 60% of its points, and all 3 of those teams ended up with 6 SEC losses. Here's the good news. Of those 3, 2 of them figured it out down the stretch and ended up in the Final Four anyway. So if you're writing Kentucky's obituary already, you're doing it a little too early.